morning, folks. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. It is Friday, January 10th, 2025. Yesterday, about 1 p.m. local time, a drone collided with a firefighting aircraft, and they're saying that the fires have claimed 10 lives. It's probably a lot more. I know of 11. One more has been found along the Pacific Coast Highway. A Canadian firefighter plane was grounded after a drone collided during the battle to put these fires out. The crash damaged the plane's wing, halting all aircraft fighting the Palisades fire and highlighting the drone's risk. A civilian drone collided with the firefighting aircraft yesterday, forcing the specialized plane out of service. The Super Scooper Quebec 1. Now that's one of the two planes that Canada sent to help fight the fires. The wing was damaged by an unauthorized drone at approximately 1 p.m. local time while operating in the Palisades fire area. It remains grounded and out of service, the department said, adding there was no reports of injuries. The FAA is investigating the incident. Financial firm J.P. Morgan estimates that the fire could become California's costliest, with economic losses approaching $50 billion and insured losses potentially exceeding $20 billion. Well, they're going to save a lot of money because they canceled most of the people's insurance in that location. Thousands of homes have been destroyed by nearly a half a dozen, 6 wildfires, tearing through the Los Angeles communities Thursday evening as the death toll did climb to 10. Like I said, there's probably 11 now. The remains of 2 victims of the Palisades fire were found as authorities continue their search. Officials had warned earlier that casualties are expected to rise as investigation teams and cadaver dogs comb through multiple sprawling debris across Los Angeles. A 5th fire, known as the Kenneth Fire, was reported yesterday at 3:34 p.m. local time, near the border of Los Angeles and Ventura counties. It has quickly grown to become the 3rd largest inferno, consuming 960 acres in less than half a day. So let's go to that location. There was a report of an arrest of an arsonist up in this location. An individual was taken into custody about a half an hour after the fire began. LAPD Senior Lead Officer Charles Dinsel said in an interview with News Nation, the cause and the motive remain unclear. The Los Angeles Police Department has reportedly launched an arson investigation at the Victory Trailhead, where the fire began, treating the area as a crime scene. Recent reports say that this fire here is now 900 acres, the Kenneth Fire. This is the suspect accused of starting the fire. There is video showing the exact moment when the arsonist got his butt handed to him by locals before the cops even got there. They did a leg sweep, zip-tied him, and made a citizen's arrest. He was caught with a yellow blowtorch trying to start more fires, evidently. Witnesses say they banded together, got him on his knees, and tied him up. There's different angles, different videos of this suspect showing what looks like to be a propane cylinder on the hood of a police car. There was a video on the Pacific Coast Highway south of Dukes, Malibu. Medical examiner was seen responding to the discovery of a human body remains, and that was considered the area of the Palisades. So they might have 3 bodies now in the Palisades. I don't know. Nearly 400 members of the California National Guard are being deployed to assist efforts to fight the wildfires there. I believe yesterday the 400 National Guard members were being deployed. Does anyone know if they have in fact been deployed yet? There was talk that they were going to be deployed last night or maybe early this morning, but I haven't seen any images of them. And has this been what the firefighters have been reduced to, using small handbags to fill up with water and dump on the small fires? This has drawn criticism on social media. One of the posts on social media said, Los Angeles is the second largest city in the wealthiest county in the world, and their fire department is fighting fires with women's purses. Well, they're not purses, they're some kind of vinyl bags that the fire department can use for small fires. The LAFD defended the practice of using the handbags as a practical and effective tool for tackling small fires. I often wondered too why they weren't using the water from many of the outdoor swimming pools, pumping the water from the pools to fight the fires. I haven't seen them doing that, and I thought they would have done that. Do you know why they're not pumping water from the pools to help fight these fires? The Palisades fire is still burning out of control and has scorched probably close to 20,000 acres with no significant containment reported. The Eaton fire, also uncontained, has consumed over 13,000, almost 14,000 acres. And then it's fluid. The Kenneth fire, that's one of the newest ones in the Woodland Hills. It has grown to 960 acres. No containment, they're saying. The Hearst fire, while smaller, has spread across 855 acres and is now 10% contained. I haven't heard anything really about the Creek fire, other than it was about 3 acres. Helicopters were being used to knock down some of the larger fires, and they got hand lines up there putting out the fire, probably using shovels to kick dirt onto the fire to put it out. I think many of these fires are going to continue to burn until they don't have anything left to burn. The Lydia fire is at 395 acres and is 75% contained. They evidently have fire lines up in that area too. The Lydia fire was reportedly started Wednesday, January 8th at 1:08 p.m. on the Soledad Canyon Road. That fire is evidently 60% contained. This morning reports about the Hearst fire say that it is at 771 acres and is 37% contained. They evidently have 477 firefighters assigned to that location. They're now saying that the Palisades fire is 20,438 acres and is 8% contained. That's what they're saying as of making this video at 9:30 a.m. They have a boil water notice there, but for the Eaton area, much of that area, they're recommending people don't drink the water. But Palisades has got a boil water notice. They're also saying the number of customers without power is 87,000 plus out of 1.5 million electric customers. As of yesterday at 5 p.m., the communities most impacted were Glassell Park, Los Feliz, Harbor City, and the metro area and North Hollywood, Sherman Oaks, Pacoma, and Sun Valley in the Valley area are currently closed for today, Friday, January 10th. They include Alhambra, Arcadia, Burbank, Culver City, Duarte, El Monte, Glendale, La Canada, Los Angeles County Office of Education, Barry J. Niederf, and Campus Kilpatrick, the Los Angeles Unified School District, Monrovia Unified School District, Mountain View School District, Pasadena Unified School District, Rosemead Unified School District, San Gabriel Santa Monica, Malibu, South Pasadena Unified School District, and Temple City Unified School District. That's a lot. Yeah, 18 school districts closed. So that's the latest that I have for you as of 9:30 a.m. January 10th, 2025. This is so devastating. Yeah, don't stick around to try and save your home. One of the people that has been identified who died was found on his lawn with the fire hose or the water hose still in his hand. You may have to start over. You may have to file bankruptcy. There's talk that groups are coming in to buy up the property on cheap. But at least you can start over. If you're dead, you can't start over. And think of the loss and the heartbreak for your friends and families. Many of these people that evacuated were not prepared. They didn't prepare. They didn't have a bug-out bag with their papers, their computers, clothing, medicine. Many were watching what the fire was doing, but they should have taken that time to prepare. Even wealthy people didn't prepare. Yeah, they left with nothing but the clothes on their backs. And if you evacuate, don't forget the pets. Have a leash, have some food, have some water, a carrier, maybe their vaccination papers. And it's going to be tough for these people to move and to find places that will accept pets. I'm currently trying to move myself, and finding some realtor that would allow pets is virtually impossible. The ones that do, I can't afford the payments on the rent for places that do have pets. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Be prepared. Don't just sit and watch what's going on, wondering if you got to evacuate. Be prepared ahead of time with all your essentials. Like I said, your laptops, your computers, your phones, passports, medical records, medication, maybe some irreplaceable keepsakes, photo albums, things like that. Have it ready ahead of time. If you have any extra things to add to this video, please put your comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.